Wheat fields across North India ripen for the harvest every April, turning Vaisakhi into a massive agricultural celebration of abundance. For the Sikh Panth, the agricultural cycle is secondary to the institutional reconfiguration that occurred in the year 1699. Guru Gobind Singh Ji utilized this specific Vaisakhi to execute a sophisticated institutional design, transforming a spiritual community into an autonomous, self-defending society. The 10th Guru acted as the primary architect of this transformation, ensuring the absolute integrity of Sikh historical and spiritual analysis. In Phase 1, we detail the moment at Anandpur Sahib when a call for ultimate sacrifice was presented to the congregation. This produced the foundational terms Panj Piare, the Five Beloved, and Amrit Sanchar, the specific mechanism of initiation. This initiation process functioned as a calculated act to structurally demolish prevailing class, caste, and gender hierarchies. The Guru then assigned the universal sovereign titles Singh and Kaur to every initiate. This removed all ancestral markers of status, creating a blank slate for the new Khalsa identity. The discovery phase shows that 1699 was the moment spiritual equality was weaponized against social stratification. The pre-1699 baseline consists of 3 tenets: Nam Japna, Kirat Karni, and Van Chakna. We map these against the post-1699 external framework of the 5 Ks: Kesh, Kanga, Kata, Kirpan, and Kachera. The 5 Ks formed a physical, disciplinary shell to protect the internal tenets, rather than replacing them. This external uniform creates immediate visual accountability. A Khalsa cannot hide or blend in when injustice occurs. These physical identifiers demand constant, public adherence to the internal spiritual ideology. The 5 Ks act as mandatory structural reinforcements required to sustain a philosophy in a hostile world. In Phase 3, we challenge the assumption that Vaisakhi 1699 was an act of aggressive, state-building militarization. The historical catalyst was the martyrdom of the 9th Guru, Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji, who died protesting forced religious conversion. This state-sponsored violence necessitated a calibrated defense mechanism, the saint-soldier ideal. This is governed by the framework of Miri Piri, the exact balance of temporal power and spiritual authority. Under this system, temporal force is strictly authorized as a last resort to protect human rights and righteousness. The Kirpan acts as the physical manifestation of this parameter, a tool of defense, never of unprovoked aggression. A Khalsa is engineered to be a soldier only because they are first required to be a saint. The final phase, Sar, establishes that Vaisakhi architecture remains a continuously running operating system. We trace this code to the 20th century, specifically the 1919 Jallianwala Bagh massacre. This internal discipline provided the structural anchor during the massacre, where the Khalsa identity resisted dissolution despite concentrated colonial violence. This institutional framework now manifests in the global diaspora, maintaining the public and organized nature of the Panth. The survival of Sikh identity across centuries of upheaval is the measurable output of the 1699 architectural design. Today, the Sikh community functions as a living lab, where the 1699 hypothesis is tested daily. Langar is the daily physical manifestation of the anti-hierarchical code written on Vaisakhi. This radical equality is protected by the saint-soldier mandate of social responsibility and ethical leadership. The protocol reveals that Vaisakhi is a holistic philosophy where absolute spiritual devotion cannot be separated from civic duty. The 1699 Vaisakhi fused the internal pursuit of spiritual elevation with a permanent outward moral obligation to physically resist tyranny.